Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and we are in the Dreaming City. It is Curse Week 2, and it is October 22nd. We're going to do the Ascendant Challenge, so if you guys know where it's going to be and know where the portal's at, you can jump in. I'll show you guys the tier as we go. It is going to be in the Chamber of Starlight, so we're headed to the Ray Sylvia Lost Sector. My advice, if you're going to go into any of these Ascendant Challenges, hit a rally flag at one of the public events first. You load up on your super, you load up on your heavy ammo, stuff like that. You will have an enemy to kill in the end, so lots of heavy ammo is going to be important here. Definitely anything that hits really hard and really fast. So, bring a super that does that as well, and let's get going. So if you guys do know where to go, you guys can jump ahead. Timestamps are on screen and below in the description. If you guys want to see where the lore bones or the eggs are at, I will show you guys where all those are as we go through. But if you guys want to jump ahead for any specific ones, those are again in the description. They're on screen right now, at least until I get over to the Lost Sector. Once I get to the Lost Sector, I will clear it out, so you guys don't actually have to see that piece of gameplay. It's just shooting a bunch of stuff. And then I'll show you guys where the portal is at, and we'll get rolling. So once you get into Ray Sylvia, easiest way is probably just hug this right wall over the rock, and then you're pretty much going to do a leap of faith down here into the corner. Or just fail miserably at your jump and park your sparrow in a tree. That's cute. But it's down here. So, I'm going to go ahead and clear everything out in here, then pop my tincture of Queen's Foil, and I will get it going. In case you guys don't know what I mean, tincture of Queen's Foil is required to go into these, so you can actually see the Ascendant plane. If you don't know about those, check out my video. Literally looked up Ebontis tincture of Queen's Foil, and you'll find it. So, that'll show you guys how to acquire those, but if you got them, you can go ahead and jump ahead, and so will I. So see you guys once this thing's clear. Alright, Guardians, so I have cleared out the Lost Sector. I'm standing on kind of this platform, and you guys will see that platform over there. Don't forget about the couple hobgoblins in the back. So we're going to go ahead and pop our tincture of Queen's Foil. So we can see these wonderful platforms. There's one right here in front of me. It's actually the easiest way. There's a way to jump up through the window and kind of run straight in here. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I've also done it in previous videos. This is probably the hardest time trial if you are trying to go for those. Basically, you have to sprint the entire time and run to the end. So if you guys do want to see that, I will do a separate run at the end. I'll tag it on the end, just showing you guys what a run of that looks like for the time trial. This will just be a normal run to show you guys where the eggs and the lore bones and things like that are. So, slow-paced run here, time trials at the end. So when you come in, you're actually facing the wrong direction. They do this so you can see these guys that spawn. And these guys are not that big of a deal. They're slow, they're pokey, and if you're looking for Toland, sometimes he's over there at the beginning. Just have to kind of jump over there. These guys are not really a worry. Just take it slow, jump around. If you got to see Toland, he's over here. Talk to him, you're good to go. But these guys are really not a big deal. They're slow in the beginning, they only get fast later on, so just don't let them get near you and smash you. So as we go through, I'll be pointing out the eggs and the lore bones as we go. So once you get to this first little, like, 2 broken pillars, literally look down off to your right, and the egg will be quite literally down here on a platform. You can have some ads that come at you. Watch for those. You're also going to have the knights that slowly walk up to you. But again, your egg is literally between these first 2 pillars. Look down here to your right. Should be right down here. It's a big white glowing rock. Should be hard to miss. Now, when you're in here, you are going to want something for range if you're not trying to run through this thing. So anything like a scout is going to be a good idea. Scout or pulse is typically what I'll bring. You'll have some ranged enemies you're dealing with, so watch out for those. You can jump up here, look for your ads. You're going to have a few hobgoblins that are just around, so be careful about those. Try and tag them. Again, if you're taking it slow, just trying to finish this thing, that's my advice. Just pace this thing slow. Now, watch out for these type of taken blasters. They will want to throw you off, so be careful. Going to have a couple hobgoblins in the back. And then we'll start to have our ravenous guys coming up here. These are just some bonus thrall. Nothing too crazy. Any submachine gun works pretty well. You will have your shriekers. Some people will wonder how you're going to go do a run, a non-stop run with shriekers. You just can't really stop running. It's the big thing when you go through this. Focus on your shriekers first, as those will be getting you the most from range. And then you can deal with your ads, and it doesn't have to be recluse. It's any submachine gun is usually pretty good for some of these low-level ads. So just to prove that, I'll switch off of it so you guys know I'm not crazy. I am digging on these fast-firing submachine guns. They're pretty good lately. But there are hobgoblins all over the place, so just watch out. Alright, so your second egg. We are coming up to it now. Best place I can tell you, probably get up here on this rock, because you're going to have the knights behind you, and they really want to get you. Now, up ahead, you're going to have some thrall. They're not a big deal until you jump on the ground, but standing up this high on this rock should keep you safe. Now, the egg that you're looking for, this is our final platform we're going to over here, is going to be tucked right here. You potentially can barely see it, so whether you're standing on this or maybe over there, you should be able to see it. Just stay high so the big boys don't come smash you. But the egg should be tucked right over there behind that lip, as long as you guys have your Wish Ender Bow. And remember, the Wish Ender Bow comes from the Shattered Throne dungeon. There's a quest in there and a process to get that one. So that is from there. That gets you all those, gets you the ability to shoot those eggs. So once you're here, avoid the blaster. You can jump over to this island, especially if you're going fast. Either way, it's a nice way to preserve a little momentum and also cut a little bit off. You can kill everything before you even get to it. But watch out for those taken blasters. And again, this is an area where you're probably going to have to start picking up the pace. So I will too. Watch for the ads behind you. If you hear anything spawn, that is going to be an issue. The Phalanx are going to want to blast you off, so be careful. Or if the little blasters want to do it too. Now, once you get up on the next platform, you're going to spawn the big axe guys, but they're going to be really, really angry at you. So this is where I got to go a little faster, so follow along. We're going to head to the lore bones first. So when these guys come at you, easiest way, come right up the center. They're pretty much just going to have to do a big U-turn. They don't know what to do. If you're going for the normal run, you'll head to the right, but we're going to head down here to the lore bones. Now, I've got these before, so I can't see them, but you guys should be able to. Come down here to the end of this textured platform. Should be sitting right down here. Pretty hard to miss. I know they should be right down here on the tip. So that is the lore bones from here. The next egg, and what should be the final egg, should be right up here. So turn around. You'll see this looking structure up here with these two hanging pieces from it. Egg should literally be sitting right in between them. I know you can see it from here. It's been a minute since I've seen it. But if you turn around from right here where the lore bones are at and look up, you should be able to see that egg, and you should be good to go. Now we'll get back here towards the middle. The knights will kind of dissipate for a little bit. They just kind of go away because they're getting ready to charge at you. So at this point, whether it's a time trial or not, you are going to want to run pretty quickly. So having something to take these little things out is nice, so these things aren't just shooting you the entire time. And then just watch for the taken blasters and watch for the thrall. As you run up, just be careful. They will be coming at you, so it's not a big deal. It's not like you've got to shoot them. You can jump over most of them. When you get to this section here, a lot of blasters going everywhere. Hug this left edge, land on this stone, go over the tree, and you're back on track. It avoids the whole center section. Just hang to the far left and you're good. Watch the blaster. And again, they're charging up behind me. They're pretty quick, so you don't really want to stand still very long at all, honestly. So staying mobile and moving is important. It's not like you have to get a big mobility stat or anything. Just keep moving. And then, once we're up here, I'm going to explain a little bit. But I'm going to stand up here in the tree to safely explain it as I go. I don't want to get smashed by a knight. So, once you get up here, your best bet is honestly to get ready to jump pretty quickly. If you want to kind of gather your thoughts, you can hang up here in the tree. They're going to be down below. They're going to be really not happy I'm here, but they can't get me. So, you're going to have rotating platforms. 2, you're going to have a static platform. You got to shoot a couple little baby turrets that spawn. Another couple rotating platforms. Another static platform. And then we get to the end. When you get to the end, the big boss is going to spawn. It's one of those. It's one of those Abyssal Champions. Now, he's got to be not going to be sprinting. He has his helmet on. If you get his health low enough, he will go full speedy mode. So make sure at that point you have saved some powerful stuff like your super, grenade launcher, stuff like that to finish him up. You can work him down slow if you need to. So right here, rotating platforms and then a static one. So your goal is to try and find these rotating platforms where you have a pretty flat surface to jump to. If you get one, you should be able to get up there. This one's kind of on an oddball angle. This one looks like it's going to give me a decent shot at it here in a second. And also, if you want to kind of get down here and get a little different perspective, wait for those guys to disappear for a second. And then when they come back, you can go for your jump. Now, this is not the best time to run on this one, but it is a time to do it. When you land, each time you land, you'll have a couple of these little turrets. Gotta love when you see heavy ammo fall down into oblivion. Now, this one you'll have to do, I think it's typically 2 jumps. I don't know if you can make it, but I'll give it a shot. Platform over here if you want. It's kind of the back side of this one. And you should be able to make it over here. I'm just using my Titan strafe jump. Nothing crazy. Pretty standard stuff. Really just throwing the heavy ammo down into the universe. That's so nice of you. And up here, once you start this run, you pretty much just have to go for it. This is probably a mistake. Kind of caught my jump there a little bit. This one will be rotating, so just try and wedge yourself between some of these crevices. Wait here as long as you can. Wait for that one to flip over a little bit. And then up here, same thing. Barely touched that one. It's just really kind of all about the timing. I'm going spike grenade launcher here as quick as I can. Damage on him. Now, he will disappear. So at that point, be ready to do what you can damage-wise. Now, just know that Phalanx is wanting to do one thing. Basically blast you off the edge. Now, Big Boy Knight's coming. Now, if you do enough damage, he will be angry. If you haven't done enough damage yet, just be aware. He might be. And that's what those Phalanx are trying. Nothing more to do than just blast you off the edge. Now, at this point, when the Knight comes back in, I'm going to pop my super to Big Boy and finish him up. You'll notice his helmet pops off here. He's angry. He's going to be faster. He's going to slam. So when you get to that point, pump your damage out ultra fast, and then you should be good. So if you're going for the time trial, you'll grab your loot, jump up here. There's a Shrieker up top, so don't try and get up high. It will shoot you. Once you kill everything while staying on the ground, the Shrieker will go away, and you can go inside. And we're back in the chamber. In case you didn't get your lost sector, you can do that. So that is the Cimmerian Garrison, the Chamber of Starlight. What I'm going to show you guys now is the time trial. If you guys want to see that run, you guys can stick around. If you are done and got everything you need, then thank you all very much. I will be getting the Leviathan's Breath quest up video next, so that's my next step. I'll be actually streaming live this afternoon, so come check me out on twitch.tv/Ebontis. You can always follow me on twitter.com/Ebontis, but if you enjoyed the video, drop a like below, leave a comment to say hi, hello, thank you, or just if you have a comment on anything, drop it down there. And if you haven't followed the channel yet, hit that subscribe button and the alert bell. You guys are awesome. We just broke 41,000 subs, climbing to 50K. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all the support. Have an awesome one, and enjoy the time trial if you're sticking around. Otherwise, I'll see you soon. Alright, Guardians, we are outside the portal again, and this time we're going to go for speed. So when I say for speed, this is one of the hardest ones to do for speed because you truly can't really stop running. So the best thing I can tell you is make sure you have your loadout set up. Make sure you have everything squared away. Come in here if you got to wait for everything to charge up, abilities super. Make sure you got full heavy so you can dump everything you can into that final guy as quick as you can. That is the key because you have to run there the entire way. Now, you saw the Shriekers and everything in there. Basically, you just kind of have to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge for all of you dodgeball fans. It's honestly easier to show you as opposed to tell you. So let's jump in and run. Run, Forrest, run. Here we go. So when you come in, turn around quick and start running. You really are not going to take time to stop and shoot anything. You're going to go as quick as you can. There are going to be enemies shooting at you. Your best bet is just to honestly try and dodge and survive. Try and have a decent jump that's going to be a little bit mobile. Now you can go through the middle. It's a little easier to stay alive coming off to the side. Watch for the blasters though. And again, just using all these pillars and things, not running in a straight line as the snipers will tend to try and track you, will help as well. Watch for the blasters. And again, just don't run in a straight line as the snipers are looking straight at you. It's your biggest thing you can do. With the Shrieker, it's all about using the pillars that are around this area as cover. So just keep running sideways around here. Jump over this Hobgoblin. Again, there's another Shrieker on your butt, so try and use this rock here as cover. Keep moving. And moving along. So you'll have the Thrall start spawning. Don't worry about those. Just, again, try and stay vertical. Try not to bump into anything. That will slow you down more than most. At this point, you got the Phalanx. Again, just hover over the top. However you can jump, just get over them. You're going to have the big knights spawn in front of you with their helmets off, so they're pissed and fast. So when they start to move, get up over them as best as possible. Keep running, keep moving. They will be on your butt. So you can't stop here. When I said before, the only things you might want to shoot are these. That's about it. That's why submachine gun's a good idea for quick firing. Reload while you're airborne. And again, check for those next Thrall to be coming. Stay on the inside. And again, just don't land or fly or jump in a pretty much straight direction so things don't run into you. Hover on the left. Same thing as before. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Well, this is not the optimal way to do it, but we're going to see if we can get it done. Normally, that's not exactly your optimal goal there, is to get knocked off. Apparently, it can be done. And now the big boys are in front of me. If I don't die here, I'm going to be surprised. Wow, that was close. This is probably not the best run, so if you do get blasted, that's just bad luck, unfortunately. Try it again. And you know, if you fall on these, unfortunately, you do have to start them over. But for a time trial, you're going to want a fresh run on this one. Halfway through is probably not your optimal. Keep moving, keep moving. Again, I've hardly shot anything as I go. Switch over to your ranged weapon here, and you really don't get much time to stop. You just got to pick a rock and commit. Try and find something to land on. As soon as you're on it, get to that next platform. The rare points, I'll tell you to actually stop. That's why your ranged weapon is important here. Hit any part of this platform, any one of the close ones, whichever one seems to be good for you. Same principle. Hit your couple platforms there. And if you got to fall on the side ridge of this thing, that's just what you're going to have to do. Depends on when you get here what you're going to be working with. I'm on literally the top edges of all of these rocks. I'm going to try and hit him with as much as I can. Nice thing about my super, I'm literally standing here, smashing these guys as I go. Burning everything down. Big boy should be coming back. Now I can dump damage into him. Now, keep waiting, keep doing what you can. Look for the failings, those are the ones that will ruin your run the quickest. Now when he comes back in, he's ready. Now, don't let the Thrall actually mess you up too bad, because if you grenade launch a Thrall, that's just not good for anybody. Careful of those. Knight should be coming back any second, so make sure you're not too high up in the air, but he's not on top of you. And you're good to go. So that was not an optimal run. I don't even know if that one would technically qualify, but that is the idea. Something powerful to take him out, and then your time trial, jump up here on this one. As soon as the pillar appears, you're out. And that's it. So that's the time trial for the Cimmerian Garrison. Again, remember this is Curse Week 2. We're over here in the Chamber of Starlight in Ray Sylvia. Even though it doesn't look like I'm there, started in here, ended up over here on the map. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed that one, and good luck on your time trials. Comment below if you do finish a time trial. I'm always curious if you guys knock these out. Have a good one.